Hello, everybody. Welcome to tonight's session of meditation program. My name is Mahima, and I am going to be leading the session for everybody tonight. So if you haven't got a foot soak tub, it's a good time to go and get one. And we will start off with the foot soak. So I am in Sydney, and I welcome everybody joining from wherever you are. It seems like there's a lot of people from a variety of places. And we will start off with the foot soak. Then we're going to listen to a talk from Shri Mataji. And then we're going to do a guided meditation. So that's what we are planning to do for today. So if you already have a foot soak tub, great. And if you haven't, then get one, and we will start in a moment. Okay, to start today's session, let's raise our Kundalini and give ourselves a bandhan. Leaving our hands open in our lap, just paying attention on how we're feeling within ourselves. Just to take a moment to assess where we are at, where is our attention, what's happening within myself. I find taking a few big, deep breaths in and out, holding the air within our lungs for a moment or two, and then letting go, and then holding that exhaled air out for a moment or two, really kind of brings the attention back to within myself, and it starts to settle me down to get into meditation. So let's just try that. A big, deep breath in. Hold that air within the lungs for a moment or two. Breathe it out, hold it out, and then breathe again and hold. And then exhale and hold. So let's do that a few times just to bring our attention within ourselves. Let's place our feet in the foot soak water. The focus of tonight's program is to feel the silence. So, what do we need to feel when we are silent or when we are in meditation? So, the very simple answer is that our thoughts should slow down. And ideally, we should have no thought for a moment or two or for long periods of time. And meditation is basically nothing but a state of no thought. So let's focus on this state of no thought and observe ourselves. What do we think when we are meditating? Are we really thinking? Are we not thinking? So everything and anything we do, it's a tool to sped up this process of reducing our thoughts. So the foot soak is trying to calm down your right side, which are also, it's also going to impact the thoughts that we have for activity. So for example, when am I going to bed? What is for dinner? Have I cleaned up the kitchen? Whatever, it's your next task after this meditation. So if our mind goes to that, what are we doing tomorrow? Then basically we need to balance our right side. So if our thoughts are basically either from the future or for the future, or the thoughts we have are basically also could be for what we did today or yesterday, or in our life we have lived. So just realizing, what are we thinking? Are these thoughts of the future or of the past? So we all live in a very Western, hectic life. So we usually do have a lot of plans and thoughts for future. So simply by raising our left hand, by clearing the right channel, let's see if it reduces the thoughts for our right side, for our future planning, for future action, the need to do action. So let's raise our left hand towards the sky, palm facing upwards. And the right hand in our lap, open, palm facing up. Asking this Kundalini energy to balance our right side. So here we can say, Shri Mataji, please cleanse my right channel. Please take away all the thoughts that are coming to my mind from the right channel. Mother, please remove all the thoughts and cleanse my right side. Mother, please cleanse my right channel. Keeping our attention on top of our head, letting this energy work, cleansing our right side. Mother, please cleanse my right side. Remove all my excessive thoughts from my subtle system. All we need to do is let this energy work. Just sit and just watch what's happening within. can say one mantra to Shri Nirvichar Sakshat, which means the thoughtless awareness, the mantra for the thoughtlessness. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Nirvichara Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Let's bring our left hand back into our lap. Place the right hand at the back of your head onto the back Agya chakra. Asking for this energy to cleanse the back Agya, which is the place of our memory and also any thoughts and ideas that kept popping up into our mind, which we really don't want right now since we are meditating. This energy center, we can say the mantra to Shri Mahaganesha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahaganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Mother, please remove any thoughts from our past. Please remove all the flashes of memories that keep floating in my attention. Shri Mataji, please bring my attention to the top of my head, onto my Sahasrara, so I can be thoughtlessly aware.
Wow.
नहीं बंद करवानी
Bring our right hand back into our lap, just keeping our attention on top of our head. See if we can experience the state of no thought. Mother, please give me the state of no thought. Please give me the thoughtless awareness. Sometimes it's easier to massage the top of the head, the Sahasrara chakra, so that our attention is firmly on that space on top of our head. Mother, please come into my Sahasrara and establish my attention here. Keeping all my focus, all my awareness on top of the head where I am just massaging. We can bring our right hand back into our lap and see if we can maintain that awareness on top of the head for a few moments. If a thought comes, just watch it. Don't go with it. Stay on the Sahasrara. No thought is important right now. Just want to be in the state of meditation. Mother, please take away all my thoughts. Shri Mataji, please give me thoughtless awareness. Mother, I forgive everyone, including all my thoughts. Please establish my attention on my Sahasrara. When you're ready, you can open your eyes and look at Shri Mataji's photograph and see if you're not reacting in any way. It's a good exercise to see, are we really thoughtless? So we need to be aware, which means we are in full control of our actions, but we are not reacting. So if you're looking at the photograph on the altar, you should just be able to see it without any thought. We're now going to listen to a talk from Shri Mataji, which she gave in Los Angeles in 2002. And it is talking about the state of thoughtless awareness and how important it is to achieve for all of us to be able to achieve any benefit from this meditation. So while we are listening to this talk, if you prefer to leave your feet in the foot soak tub, you can. If you prefer to take your feet off and finish off your foot soak, you can as well. But maintain this meditative state with our attention on top of our head. And just watch this talk. It goes for 10-12 minutes.
Such a blessing it is for you that you cannot be cheated. Because also you are looked after by the Divine. Guided all the time by the Divine. Have faith in the Divine. Have faith in the Divine. That's very important. As you have faith in a candle. Have faith that the Divine will give you the light, will guide your path, will take you to the right place to do the right things. I mean, so many of these experiences are with you. I need not tell you how much people have written to me, how they found things working out. Despite all that, we are collective, we are nice to each other, we don't tell lies, we don't try to destroy anyone. That means we are much above all human failings. And this is only because of the light. You can see where you are faltering. It's just you see for yourself. For that, I think meditation is the most important thing in such. Every day you should do meditation. Those who do not do meditation are capable of falling down. Because meditation is like putting oil into the lamp. Those who do not meditate think they can do without it are sadly mistaken. They have to meditate morning and evening. The problem is everything comes so handy, so simple, that they don't understand that meditation is very important. Many people. Not you, but there are many I know who get realization, don't meditate. And their style is different. Their nature is different. Meditation is such a soothing thing, such a beautiful way of connection with the Divine, that all your problems get solved in that meditative mood. If you are not meditating, you are not following meditation, then maybe your light will go down. It won't give sufficient light. It's important, very important, to find out about yourself, about others, in the meditation. How to do meditation? Many people ask. Don't do anything. To just go into thoughtless awareness. Try to go to the thoughtless awareness. If you can get into that condition of thoughtless awareness, you've done your job. Because that's the point where you are with the truth, with the reality, with the joy, with everything that is so fundamental. When you meditate, try not to not to make some sort of a function out of it. No. Meditation is something silencing yourself, silencing your thoughts, and going to that deep ocean which is within you itself. But supposing you don't do that, if you don't meditate, I can make out immediately those who are meditating and those who are. It's not difficult for me. Those who do not meditate are always hesitating. They are confused. They can't understand. And that's why meditation is the most important thing in surgery. Just like a light burns with the electricity flowing in it, you can say, or by because of the candles. In the same way, meditation is a continuous availability of the divine force. That will reduce all your apprehensions. Not only that, but takes out all the negative thoughts. It takes out all the discouraging things. And when you are meditating like that, thoughtless awareness, then you'll be amazed how you are helped from within and without. It's a terrible power that works, this thoughtless awareness. So those who do not meditate cannot go very much far with the advantage of Sahaja. One should try to meditate and go up to the point of thoughtless awareness. So, what happens to you? If you are in thoughtless awareness, what happens to you? Is that you get the confidence, complete confidence of divinity. You know you have that. I have seen children coming from our school in Dharamshala, extremely confident and extremely humble. And I asked them, what do you do? They said, Father, we meditate. We meditate in the school, in the evening, and that meditation helps. Imagine these small children can say that. So why not you also understand it? That meditation will give you security. It will give you a real enlightenment and a complete connection with the divine. Without the connection of the divine, what's the use of doing surgery? I know the people who are meditating, who have gone down into their being and who are very developed. Also, I know people who are little superficial. Your depth is in thoughtless awareness. It's a very important point which you should reach. Looking at anything, if you are thoughtlessly aware, then you really become reflective about it. Just works out that way. I don't know how far you can remain in that condition. But even for a second you can achieve it. You start achieving it more. And I've talked so much about meditation before, but today when I see all these candles burning, I think they are all meditative. They are all in meditation. And that's how they are born. In the same way, Sahaja Yogis meditate, and those who don't, I know. And if they have problems, I know why the problems are there. Main thing is your connection with the divine is only possible when you meditate and become thoughtlessly aware. That's the point where divine works. It helps. It comes to your help in such a way that you don't know how you have achieved it. So thoughtless awareness is the first point all of you should achieve. Very important. After that, we can achieve something else. But the first step is thoughtless awareness. It's very important to become thoughtlessly aware, because then there are no thoughts coming from the left or right, from the present or the future. Just in the present, you are there. It's something you all have. It's not that I'm saying that to you, but all of you have this. But steady yourself. You have to steady yourself at thoughtless awareness. How long? That's not the point. The point is, once you touched it, you'll go on touching it. Many people meditate, but their thought process is going on. They are not thoughtlessly silent. Now, this is the one point which is very important. If you have to grow, you should be absolutely in connection with the divine through thoughtless awareness. You don't have to pray. You don't have to call anyone. Nothing. It just works because it is within you. All these thoughts are bombarding from both the sides in your mind. These thoughts that are coming to you have no meaning with you. They do not substantiate yourself. You are an ocean. And you have to get into that state of thoughtless awareness. It is always described in all the great books, but not so clearly as I am telling you. I don't say that some of you do not get thoughtless awareness, so they are good for nothing. No. But please try. You can all get into that state of thoughtless awareness. Even for a second, if you get it, it's a very good idea. Then you go on increasing that second.
So to continue our meditation, let's continue to see if we can get into this thoughtless awareness and how we maintain it. So keeping our attention on top of our head, and let's watch ourselves. Let this energy do its work. All we need to do is to be aware. And if any thought comes, we just say, Mother, please take away all my thoughts. I surrender all my thoughts at your divine lotus feet. And just let's meditate in thoughtless awareness. So focusing our attention on top of our head, give ourselves a few moments to do this exercise where we're just watching ourselves. And if we find our mind wandering off, we just say, Mother, I forgive all my thoughts, and then go back to the state of thoughtless awareness with the attention on the Sahasrara. comes with practice. So let's try that. Shri Mataji, please come into my attention. Mother, please focus my attention onto my Sahasrara. Mataji, I surrender all my thoughts at your divine lotus feet. Mother, please establish thoughtless awareness within me. So any catches, any funny sensations you feel, just observe them. Let your Kundalini work this out. Because when the Kundalini is at your Sahasrara, at top of your head, it will work all those catches out by itself. So the best option is to bring all our awareness to the top of our head, and the Kundalini follows our attention. So just station your attention on top of your head and your Kundalini will be there. So to finish off the meditation, let's bow down with our hands folded and say thank you to Shri Mataji. Thank you, Mother Kundalini. Thank you, Shri Mataji, for giving me this opportunity to be able to meditate. Let's give ourselves a bandhan and raise our Kundalini. Balancing ourselves must be our aim to get into meditation. And how we manage to get to that state of silence, whether it takes a foot soak, whether it takes a walk on the beach, whether it takes sitting on the earth, whether it takes candle treatment. These are all the tools that will aid for us to get into meditation. So maybe I can request for this week, try to sit in silent meditation for 10 to 15 minutes. See if you can get this state of meditation where you are letting this energy do the work and you are not thinking about anything. So try to see if that thoughtless awareness can be established throughout this meditation. If you want to continue to meditate for a few moments, please do. If you have any questions or any feedback, I'm happy to take any questions.
विश्वापुले योगता बदिला श्री माताजी समाज जननी विनती तव मुझी आमुचा हृदया समाज जननी विनती तव मुझी आमुचा हृदया तराहो मंगला मूर्ति आपुली समाज जननी विनती तव मुझी आमुचा हृदया तराहो चरणा निर्मल है विश्वापुले योगता बदिला आशीर्वाद द्यामा बंधु तब चरणा निर्मल है विश्वापुले योगता बदिला श्री माताजी
Thank you everyone for joining us this evening. Next week we'll be back with our working on our guru principle, the qualities of the void, where we become our own master. Thank you again, Mahima, and see you next week. Jai Shri Mataji.